I can't remember in this story. In this story, if it talks about how Clinton had burned my face, he was on Bill Clinton himself, Bill William Clinton, you know, the former president, when I was between, 64 and 66. Bill Clinton used to come in and they'd put red hot mess on my face and burn my face. He got busted in 66. And when he came into office, he was on trial for it. Remember, he said, me, the King of England, no longer exists. He also said that no, I could not go over and lead Islam as the supreme leader or Grand Ayatollah. And why? So Elizabeth could keep her throne. Remember, Elizabeth, back then I read her fitness reports in 68 and 69. Same with Charles. Queen Elizabeth kept claiming she was Satan's wife. And Charles said he was Satan, gave a list of every satanic person he said he knew would be here on earth. That was done. But like I said, Bill Clinton's claim to fame was what? I've even seen it in the Democratic Party things. You know, oh, he stole my powers, he stole my wealth, he stole everything. He didn't steal it. You know, he didn't destroy me. All he did is burn my face and steal, and that's it. You can't steal powers. You can't steal anything from anyone and truly get away with it. Money, that. He didn't change who I was. I was named in all these religious books. You know, it's part of the Bourne legacy and Bourne identity. And right now it's time for the Bourne ultimatum and the Bourne supremacy. Remember, David Bourne, the name David Bourne. David, my cousin, was the first one to impersonate me, David Hayden. And Bourne, the name Bourne was spelled like that because God was born. That's what they used to say, the God files. And then changed to the David Bourne files. Because in the religious books, in everyone on earth that's got a story of God, whether I'm the God or not, you have to remember my name, my birth name, my birth date, by the Gaelic calendar, birthplace, hospital, and time of day, 10:05 in the morning, are in there. December 1st, 1961, at Oakwood Hospital, Dearborn, Michigan. But that's the Bourne stuff. Now, Bill William Clinton, like I said, was on trial when he came into court. I mean, not court, into his presidency. He was on a 40-some-year deferment. So he went to the Supreme Court and Sotomayor, to keep things covered up and me gagged by U.S. Federal Supreme Court, got the deferment dropped. And then Bill Clinton went in and claimed I was not alive. Remember, it would only take 5 minutes to have my name in that when Queen Elizabeth attacked Sheboygan, Michigan, over my records and over me and tried to kill me. That's what was an assault on my life. Just like in Traverse City, 14 guys were trying to kill me. So they put out an APB out for me. They found me. I was drunk at that point of the day. And I said, well, you know, I went out for a beer, and then I went out for a beer. And they found the 14 guys all beat up. Remember, they had a warrant for my arrest to arrest me because they were going to kill me. Those 14 were going to kill me. Remember, that's part of the Bourne supremacy, or Bourne legacy, or Bourne, whatever you want to call it. That's where these files come from. That was in Traverse City, Michigan. It's like when I heard a year ago or so that there was 250 to 1. I heard this on international news after Snowden had released my files. 250 to 1. So they gave me a woman with a gun. That's what they said on international news. I mean, this is the Bourne legacy. But back to Clinton and that. You know, Clinton got in office right after the government was overthrown, and on the 18mm films, you know, they're actually 16mm color. You have to remember, they have fessed up to putting every president, every governor, every Congress and Senate member in office on those tapes back in '68, and they've all been in office. Every one of them that were named. And they're going to say, well, it was an act of God. It wasn't an act of God. All this stuff's there. It's there for the taking. In my private files here in Sheboygan, Michigan, federal document storage. And then Clinton went in, and he changed laws, and he changed laws. And when he got caught, he said, well, I was just venting. Then Bush Jr. reverted power to Congress and Senate to the President to declare war. And it's always remained that. And then Obama wrote all the secret laws and the secret things. And he's been being busted. Remember, Clinton's still being sued for his BS he pulled to this very day. That's why Hillary works, to pay their attorney bills. But that's where our country is, overthrown and not a democracy. They think of freedom and not liberty. Liberty means you do not harm anybody, but you are free. Remember, as King, even King Arthur, the champion of all men, liberty means the freedom to do something without harming someone. That even means insult. That is harm, emotional harm. Just remember it, and remember it well.